How is it going, everyone? I'm here to once again give you guys some Black Friday updates as we've gotten the PlayStation deals for Black Friday. Want to talk a little bit about that. We're going to be having some discounts. These are coming from Deal Labs on PlayStation 5 and PS5 Pro consoles. I do want to mention something about PlayStation Plus as well, because I know that's something that a lot of people are waiting on. I've been reiterating it over and over again. But I think people really need to temper their expectations on that and what to expect. I very much expect that it's going to be a repeat of what we saw out of Days of Play. But, you know, you can just view that as speculation, but I think it's better to go into it with some pessimism, I should say. And, you know, if they decide to over-deliver, be surprisingly pleased by that instead of setting yourself up for disappointment, if that makes sense. So we'll talk that briefly, and also, we do have some early Black Friday deals that are starting right now. Best Buy has kicked off some early deals. Honestly, as far as gaming-related stuff goes, straight up garbage. When it comes to the Black Friday early deals, do not worry. This is not going to be all of the deals. I think some people are looking at these deals and being like, dude, this is absolute trash. But there is stuff like televisions, Apple devices, laptops, things of that nature that we don't really cover on this channel that are getting discounted as well. Maybe you want to check out some of that. I do want to give that a mention. And Walmart's having some early deals as well, if you do want to check that out. It's kind of wild because it is November the 15th as I'm recording this video. Like, Black Friday's not supposed to be officially here for, what, almost 2 more weeks. It would be November 28th. That, historically, that's when Black Friday should be starting, but it's just gotten pushed earlier and earlier. Europe did have the information on the Black Friday deals on PlayStation 5 and PS5 Pro. Now, these are coming out of Europe, and this is the same promotion that they offered during Days of Play. The PlayStation 5 consoles with the disc drive, so this is the standard console, would be $449 instead of $549. The PS5 console digital edition without the disc drive, $349 instead of $499. PS5 Fortnite Flowering Chaos bundle, the standard edition, would be $449. That's just a Fortnite bundle with some Fortnite, you know, content and whatnot. And then PS5 a Fortnite Flowering Chaos bundle, the digital edition, $349. And then the PS5 Pro would be $699 instead of $799. So over here, the PS5 Pro is $749. So we will see how the PS5 Pro is discounted over here stateside. I'd be surprised if it gets down to $649. $749 is the standard price for PS5 Pro over here. I would imagine maybe it'll be back down to $700, maybe $679.99. If we could get something like that, I think that would be pretty good. It would also be nice if they put like the disc drive on sale. I really do dig the earbuds that PlayStation 5 has. I think those are pretty good. It would be nice if all of those get on sale. I know there's a lot of attention on PS Portal. I would imagine that would go on sale. But the one thing more than anything I think a lot of people want on sale is PlayStation Plus. And you guys, it has become apparent, and as somebody that's been covering the PlayStation Plus deals for years and years now, and the Black Friday deals, and always covering the PS Plus deals, the PlayStation Plus deals have been progressively getting weaker and weaker, and that is always going to be the case with any subscription service. Remember, they put these subscription services on sale to get your foot in the door and get you subscribed, and then ultimately try to make the full money on the back end. So they'll give you a year discounted, they'll give you, whatever, a month free, 2 months free, they'll give you 30% off on a year, so on and so forth. But at some point, they are no longer going to offer you discounts. What they will offer you is some sort of discount. However, it's not really the discount you were historically getting. For example, during Days of Play, the discount that was offered was something to the effect of, oh, if you're an essential subscriber, you can upgrade to premium at a discounted rate. So they're getting you locking into a higher tier subscription service. Yeah, they're offering you a little bit of a deal, but is that something you really wanted? If you weren't a premium subscriber, were you looking to become a premium subscriber, an extra subscriber? I don't know. That's going to differ from person to person. And there were offers on new users becoming PlayStation Plus subscribers, but that also varies because that is very much going in line with the targeted offers that we were talking about, where that was a big story with Red Dead Redemption 2 and a user on Reddit saying that they were on their wife's account and their wife was getting a better deal on Red Dead Redemption 2 than them. The deals that are offered on PlayStation Plus very much vary person to person if they are not subscribed. So if you were somebody that's been subscribed to PlayStation Plus and then you unsubscribe for a little bit and your PS Plus subscription expires right before Black Friday, in that window, you might not get a deal. However, somebody that hasn't been subscribed to PlayStation Plus for a year, hasn't been subscribed for a very long time, it behooves Sony to offer them a better discount to try to get their foot back in the door, because that is a lapsed user that the likelihood of them subscribing to PS Plus again is very low. So obviously they're gonna offer them a better discount than somebody that just unsubscribed recently, because chances are that person, it's gonna come to a point where, oh my god, this game came out, I want to play online, Arc Raiders, all my buddies are playing it, alright, I'll sign back up to PS Plus. Like, that's how these things usually go, and that's where you're getting into a slippery slope when it does come to the targeted offers game. And yes, it's been an element that's been around for a little bit, but as Sony has more and more power into the digital ecosystem, and they are the main players in this game, that's something you gotta be mindful of going forward as well. Just something to consider there, and as far as PS Plus subscription deals go, I would just temper your expectations, and if we are pleasantly surprised, great, I would love that, but we all know how the game is played when it comes to subscription services, and I think we are at that point in time where the game is going to be for Sony to make the most amount of money possible off PS Plus, rather than offering you a deal to get your foot in the door and becoming a new subscriber or renewing your subscription. That's the issue. It's renewing your subscription at the same tier that it seems like they're going away from offering deals on. Upgrading your subscription to a new tier or getting back a lapsed user that's been unsubscribed for a while, okay, we'll offer those people targeted offers, but for the general person that's a PS Plus Essential subscriber looking to re-up PS Plus Essential, I think you're gonna be setting yourself up for disappointment if you are looking for a deal on that. With that being said, we'll see how that all turns out when PlayStation reveals their official deals. I do also want to note, Best Buy has got their deals available right now as far as early deals go. Literally, the only worthwhile game deal that I see is Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 for $19.99, and that was literally available like years and years ago. Or I should say like a year ago at $19.99. It came out 2 years ago, and literally the holiday of 2023 when it came out, I want to say it was down to $29.99 that year, so that's not even that good of a deal. They've got some other stuff, No Sleep for Kaminame Date, which will be coming to PS5, excited about that, and some headsets, but it's mostly garbage, honestly, when it comes to the gaming-related stuff. Outside of that, you do have televisions, you do have Apple products on sale, you do have appliances. They've got the Ninja Mega Kitchen Blender, $100 after savings. Dude, I've had so many people talk up the Ninja Blender, so, dude, I always talk up air fryers. Am I gonna be talking up the Ninja Blenders now on this channel every Black Friday as well? I don't have a Ninja Blender myself, but that is something I do want to pick up at some point. They do have floor care and home air quality, some health and fitness and recovery items as well, furniture, small kitchen appliances, cell phones and accessories, and so on and so forth. And the interesting thing is, that seems to be the items all of the retailers are mostly putting on sale right now. You do have, over at Walmart.com, you guys, you know I had to give this a mention, the Gourmet 8-quart digital air fryer with 8 one-touch cooking functions, typically $130, now available for $39.84. What a deal. Remember, air fryers, it cuts down the time of you cooking your food, so you could just focus on the gaming, man, and you can even eat a little bit healthier. I know us video game players aren't known for eating the healthiest possible, but with an air fryer, you got no excuses. You know what I'm saying? You also got bed sheets that are on sale. How about 32-piece glass food storage containers? Wow, what incredible options over at Walmart. So you can go ahead and check that out as well. A lot of deals there, but that'll do it for me. Again, the console deals coming from Deal Labs, those have been revealed, and as far as everything else, the early deals are mostly garbage, but as far as gaming stuff goes, but if you do want an air fryer, if you do want the Ninja Blender, you know, there's certainly some stuff there. And as far as PS Plus deals go, again, I would temper your expectations on that, just with how Sony's been operating recently. That'll be doing it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.